So as promised, well, I didn't promise, I guess, but we are here and I wanted to show you guys David's trunk or treat setup. He was pretty proud of his spider layout here. We got the creepies and stuff. The sun is still out, but he did rig some blue filtered light to come in here. So hopefully, as it gets darker, I'll be able to show you that. But there's our little spider. Here's David, spooky. Show him your hat. So he's the spider master. So here's the lighting. So now that we have everything lit up, it's a little bit darker out. You know, my camera and the parking lot lights make it look a little still well lit, but it is sunsetty. The moon is out, as you can see. But yeah, that's David's trunk or treat design. I love the spider. I think she's so cute. Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Just adjusting. It was fine until I started talking. Anyway. Welcome to day 31 of Vlogtober, you guys. Happy Halloween! It's the day. It is for me anyway. It's 2 in the morning on Halloween morning, but it is the day. It's the day we've all been waiting for. It's the day that I live most of my year, but there's something more exciting and special when it is the very day, right? I don't know. I'm like a kid at Christmas when it's Halloween. You guys know. You know. So today's my Thursday, but it's Friday. When you guys see this, it is Friday. It is Halloween day. David and I went to his work trunk or treat, which I know I have my opinions about trunk or treat, but I will say my favorite part of like handing out the candy and stuff for Halloween evening is seeing all the little kids in their cute little costumes, and I still got to do that, you know, even if it wasn't people coming to your door. So honestly, like, I found a reason to like it, and it was fun, you know. There were, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 cars. It wasn't like humongous. I think that his boss had said like 16 or 18 people had signed up, and then obviously some people didn't come. But each of them were supposed to, each person who worked there was supposed to, like, they had carts full of, like, big carts full of candy, like the candy that they had bought, and we're gonna pass out. And then they had, like, you know, just like Walmart Halloween, not the pumpkins, but pails. And they just kept, like, if you didn't have enough for the kids when they went around, you know, if you started getting low, you could go over to the cart and fill it up and hand out your candy. Well, each car was gonna have 1 bucket per, you know, car. But since I was there, I got my own bucket. So, like, when kids came to our car, they got 2 people passing out candy for the same vehicle. I don't know how that happened, but it ended up happening. So I got to pass out candy too, and I was pretty happy about that. And yeah, so it was fun. I worked, since there's like an hour travel time between his work and our house, I did work on my second shawl that I've been working with. So it's a little tiny bit bigger, but here it is. Here's the progress. I think yesterday I was just starting this dark purple, so I didn't get terribly far, especially for, I mean, it's not like I started working on it, like start the timer the second that we left, and you know, but I worked on it for a portion of the trip. That's how far I got. It's gonna go much faster once I sit down and actually, you know, work on it and don't keep looking out the window and talking and, you know, everything. All that fun stuff. The skein is obviously floppier, quite a bit floppier. And if you didn't see yesterday when I was talking about this one, this was, it's an ice yarn, Prima Donna, I think is what it's called, or Prima Bella, I can't remember right now. But that's, so it's got some wool content, was the moral of the story. And then, guys, let me show you. Let's see. So this is what's left on the cake. Now I know it looks pretty similar to what I showed you yesterday, right? Well, there's a reason for that. I can tell you that I have crocheted my little heart out today, like since I got home, because so what Maverick and I did was last night, you can see him right there too. He was up here next to me on this little chair love seat thing that I've got for him, but since last night he decided he was going to not only go upstairs with his dad to sleep, but he was going to sleep the entire night instead of come down like he usually does. We didn't get to have our like our retro movie night. We usually watch like the classics each holiday, and the lineup was Halloween is Grinch Night, Garfield's Halloween Special, and It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. So we watched those tonight before I did this video. We also watched a Berenstain Bears, like, because there used to be just a Berenstain Bears cartoon show, so I think these were just like one episode long type of, they weren't like a Halloween special or anything. I mean, it was, but it was still the TV show. But we found some on YouTube anyway, and we watched, I think it was called Berenstain Bears and the Scariest Pumpkin, where Papa Bear was entering a pumpkin carving contest, and, you know, fun stuff. So we watched those. Maverick spent a good deal of time asleep next to me. He's up now because I had to go into my yarn room down here to grab, to grab the Halloween yarn that we'll be opening tonight, in a moment. But yeah, after this video, we're going to be watching the 1980s Headless Horseman, and which I love. This is by far my, I mean, I got nothing against Johnny Depp and, you know, anything, of course, but I loved just it's the nostalgia of it, let's be honest. So yeah, it's the Jeff Goldblum one from 1980 or 82 or whatever. Yeah, so we're gonna watch that, and then depending on the time and my sleepiness level, we are gonna watch Little Shop of Horrors, because I never got to it, but I'm pretty excited about it, so yay. But yeah, other than that, I'll be working on this, because that's what I wanted to tell you, was I believe I had started my 6th row of the canyon color, and how many rows do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I did spend a good portion of the day crocheting this, or evening crocheting this, but let me tell you what happened. Right where I'm at, down here at the tip, I had actually crocheted up here, so actually there's more yarn left in that cake ball. I had to pull out three of the my 3 longest rows, because if you, with this pattern, I think I explained this yesterday, but with this pattern, there's 3 possible ways for your crown here, your tip, your edge, whatever. It's either going to be I'm calling them single, double, and triple, but a single stitch, which is a double V stitch, 2 double crochets, a chain, 2 double crochets. Or if that was your previous row, your next row is a triple, which is 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets in the middle, right? Or if that was your previous one, in each of the chains for that, because you have the 2 chains in the middle of the cluster, is a double V stitch. So that's right Mavipo, don't itch your ear. Is it itchy? He won't even look at me. He's like, I'm tired, Mom. Leave me alone. Itch if I wanna. Well, anyway, what I had done was I got all the way down here, all the way down to, I'm losing it while I'm telling you, to the tip of it, and I had realized that somewhere in here, I don't know for sure, but somewhere in here, I had done like a triple cluster, and then off of that triple cluster, I did another triple cluster off just the first one. I started moving the point this way. So anyway, one side ended up with more clusters than the other side. So I had to rip out 3 full rows, almost. But we are back on track. Had that been like if this were to end up mine, I would not be sad, obviously, because I'm loving this, right? But that being said, there's a high potential this will get bought by someone else, and I didn't want, like, if this were just going to be mine, I would have fudged it down here and, you know, made it angle back correctly, but I didn't want somebody buying it and being like, what is going on there? So I fixed it. So if you do buy that, just know it was fixed. But yeah, and then, so we're watching movies tonight. Oh, I did, I know nobody probably cares, but when I showed you the stuff I got from Michael's yesterday, I had forgotten something behind, which was I picked up, this is very Heather-like, right? I picked up some beads. They're these star beads. They're pony beads, if you know what pony beads are, like the bigger with the big holes. They're pony beads. At least I think they're supposed to be. Where's the hole? Oh, it's actually a pretty small hole. Ugh, I don't know how that's gonna. Can you see the hole? I thought the hole was gonna be bigger for some reason. Anyway, that's at the front of them. Like they're in different colors. So like there's a pink one, there is purple, blue, yellow, green, and orange. But these are for something that I will show you guys in another video that I've been working on to use up some scraps. And I just have a little bag full of them. But anyway, I thought I'd show you those. And let me show you what else I came home to. I ordered these a while ago and I forgot about them. I don't know why, but I forgot that I ordered them. There is a company called Trend Enterprises. Have you heard of them? If you have, maybe it's because for those of us who were around in the 80s, who were kids in the 80s, you may remember doing a project at school or your teacher handing out, you know, special things, and one of those things, or maybe on your, if you got a good grade on your, you know, project or whatever, may have been a scratch and sniff sticker. Those were a big thing. Like I was gonna say, those were big things back in the 80s. I remember having sticker albums, and my, you know, I would collect them. Like if I got like one from a teacher, it would go in the sticker album. Well, I got some reissued. They reissued them, guys. How cool is that? Some of them I got that I had never experienced before, and then some of them I remember very fondly. They're not bad. I want to say they were like $3 something each, and there's 2 sticker sheets of stickers in here. So honestly, this may end up on some Happy Mail at some point. You know what else, as a not 80s kid child, am I gonna do? You know what I mean, with them. But I really wanted them. This one, and I'm not gonna open them right now because my sense of smell is back to being just non-existent again. So I will get no, you'll get no reaction from me, you know what I mean? And I want to save this nostalgia for when I can smell it. This one's one I never had before, but it's called Cave. The scent is called Cave. And it's bats. And so how could I not get the bat one, you guys? Plus it fits today's theme, right? It's Halloween-y. there were so many sold out ones that I wanted to get. I don't want to say that I settled for them because I love all of these that I got, but like I wanted to get the popcorn one, and there was one other one I can't remember that I really wanted, and there was another Halloween one at least that was sold out, but it's fine. I was pretty happy to get the little bat one, so I'm not gonna complain. Then the next one that I got is also one that I never had before, but it's it just says the scent is spice, but it's turkeys. It doesn't say gobble gobble. Aren't those cute? I don't remember either one of these. If you guys remember them, you should let me know down below. I don't remember any of these four. The other four in my hand, I definitely remember. This one the scent is called Boot. And if I remember correctly, this one smells kind of leathery, which would make sense. But I think that's what Boot smells like, is leather. And then I remember one of my friends had these and I wanted this so bad. The scent is called Cinnamon Roll. Look at the little cinnamon roll. It's the original artwork from all of these too. Like any of the ones that I remember, they looked like this, so I'm assuming they will smell the same once I can smell. Now the last two, 100% I had them. Okay, this one's scent is Taco. It says Olay. And this scent is called Salami, but it's a sandwich that says Deluxe underneath it. And I remember my friends thinking both of these smelled awful, and I really liked them, but especially this one. I was addicted to this one. Because you know, the scratch and sniff lasted, at least on mine, they lasted forever. And I would constantly be at my sticker book. You know, constantly. I don't know what it was about that sticker, but I super loved it. I super love it now. I'm really excited. It's like part of me wants to see if they smell through the... I wouldn't know if they did. I can't smell worth crap. But one of my fondest memories is still scratch and sniff stickers. Ah! I remember these. I remember the like velvety feeling ones. And I remember puffy ones. Especially there was puffy ones with like glitter in them or whatever. And then I had a sheet. I think mine were like unicorns, but it was puffy. There was some liquid inside it because there'd be like the silhouette of like, say, the unicorn. And when you pushed on it, it turned a different color. It was almost like a thermal effect or whatever when you pushed on it. It was really cool. I highly doubt you can get those now. I wouldn't know what they were called if you could, to look them up or anything. I don't even remember how I found these, to be honest. I feel like a nostalgia YouTuber that I watch maybe had them or something, and I was like, oh yeah, let's check that out. But this website, so they have a ton of them for sale. They have, and they're not sponsored or anything. I just, I know you guys are, a lot of you guys are nostalgic the way I am, so they had some sticker books on there, which I didn't get any of that because I was already like, oh, I shouldn't buy this many, but super way happier than I probably should be about these, so yay. Yeah, not a lot else went on today so far, but like I said, it's 2 in the morning, but that's still like, I've got a good 3-4 hours before I go to bed. We're gonna watch some movies and crochet, and hopefully I did not write one word yesterday, and I was very disappointed with myself. I know other days when I said my goal is like 2,000 words, other days I've written over 3,000 before, and over 2,000. So like in my mind I was like, well, it kind of made up for it, but I don't want to lag behind, this is gonna end up being so long as it is that I just don't want to get into some kind of rut where I'm not writing, it's kind of like losing your Crojo at that point, except not the same, I guess. I don't know. It is like losing your Crojo if you just have your no ambition to finish, you know. And I don't want to do that. This is definitely like a passion project of mine, and I really want to do it. So I want to be all in, you know. Anyway, yeah, I think I am gonna do Stranger Thanksgiving, and I do my best. It may not end up being every single day. I may not have like really cool stuff to do, but I want to, especially because I want you guys to, I don't want to say not like forget me. I know you're not like, oh, Heather hasn't been on in a day or two, let's forget her. But I do want to keep, not even just for me and not even just for you guys, but I want to keep everybody's thoughts in the forefront for this auction coming up, because she doesn't have a lot of time. She does not have a lot of time, and I really want to you know, keep myself involved, get you guys involved, keep the information out there for her charity, which is for the sake of being humane. I probably should start linking their like social medias and stuff down below is what I should do. Maybe for a Stranger Thanksgiving, that's what I'll do. Every day it'll be linked down there. So, but all of that said, I am gonna put my best foot forward and attempt to do that. I guess the first part of that month is just going to be showing you the progress every day of what I get done for the auction. And then we can move into Vlogmas, and that'll be the scrappier projects, or the, you know, Heather projects or something, because that's when I'll finally be able to. After the auction, I'll be honest, tomorrow's video for the movie marquee will probably be just me showing you what the new movie is for the release. Just because anytime I've had to work on something, it's been, you know, one of these shawls or a blanket or something, some of the bags that I worked on, because I'm really trying to build up some, you know, interesting inventory. And I'm the end of November, and then December, I guess I'll just have to catch up these months, and you'll be seeing a lot more movie marquee stuff at that point, right? But I will have up the reveal. Bella, of course, will have up the reveal because it's her month. And I'm sure Samantha also will have the reveal, and the ladies, I'm sure, will have their projects. But yeah, that's the best I can do right now. Because I really want to get this. Nobody minds, right? Y'all don't resent me for putting the movie marquee slightly on hold for this, right? I'm assuming. Let's distract you with yarn. So, I have my last Stranger Things package from the reveals. This was the week, sort of weekly. There's 5 of them, so I mean there's an additional weekly, but it's just for recapping. It is from Yarnaceous Fibers and hand-dyed yarn, Stranger Things inspired, and it is on the base. It's on Esperanto DK, which is so soft. It is ridiculous, you guys. We started, the first one was the Jim Hopper yarn, totally his shirt from season 3. I knew the second I opened it, Jim Hopper. So that was the first one. The second one we opened was Robin's Strange Little Child Friend, and it had the kind of the Scoops Ahoy color scheme going on here. And then the third one that we opened, I'm going to hold this up. Okay, so this was the Robin one. Sorry. The third one was another Scoops Ahoy one. It was Ahoy Ladies, Steve Harrington, and you'll notice it's just slightly darker. In my opinion, it's more bruised, because poor Steve and the bruises that he collects, right? But it's similar and complementary to the Robin one. And then the last one we opened a couple days ago was the one I got so emotional about. I'm controlling myself at this point, guys. But it is, I Didn't Run Away This Time, right? Eddie Munson. Our brave Eddie. And it's the denim and grass stains and everything Eddie from season 4. Not that he's in any other seasons besides my fanfic. But that leaves us with one more, which is October 31st. Today. Happy Halloween again, if I didn't say happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, you guys. Black ribbon coming off. I'm really surprised. Maverick must be so worn out and tired of me right now, because he's usually like, oh, you're opening something? Not even a flick of the ear. Nothing. All right. Am I gonna like it, you guys? Can you see it? Oh, okay. So we got a dark blue. What are you? Is this gonna be? I haven't looked yet. I've just looked at the dino. Are you gonna be? Now I'm gonna say again, dark blue denim-y things remind me of Billy. Is it gonna be Billy? I doubt it. But you never know. You never know. This is the 5th final one. I wonder if it's gonna be the upside down. Do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be. So we're gonna look, but what do we got here? Crazy Together, Mike Wheeler. Do you guys see it? I mean, I think it's because for me, like when I said, oh, blue is definitely Billy, you know, like denim blue, definitely Billy, but I could see Eddie. If it was, you know, like the Hopper colors, definitely Hopper. If it's some combination of red, white, and blue, definitely Scoops Ahoy, Steve, Robin, you know. If it's like green and gold, it's Dustin from his season 3, you know, outfit. Like, but Mike, really like Mike, Lucas, and Will, they don't really have a color profile to me. Like, maybe that's just me. So I'm not saying I don't see it, I'm saying I didn't expect it, I guess is more like it. I am super happy with it. I don't have very many, David came downstairs. I don't have very many like blues in general, so I'm not disappointed in this at all. Let me put it with the others. And I'll try to get you like a aerial shot of it or whatever. Maybe I will. So there's the colors. There's the 5 colors. And all of them, except for Hopper, all of them kind of blend together. And then, you know, Hopper stands out. Not a big surprise there, right? So once again, Erin, thank you so much. I do love them. I don't want to say disagree, but I hadn't thought of some of her color like profiles or whatever you want to, however you want to put it, but I don't hate them. I really do like them. I think it's beautiful. I am most especially happy with this year actually, because they're just so many of my favorite characters are fit into just 5 skeins, you know? Like, yes, I love basically all the characters. Like, I really only hate one to 2 characters in that whole show, honestly, and we won't go there. But yeah, so other than that, do you guys have Halloween plans? I'm actually getting the Halloween like episode up early Halloween instead of late Halloween. Our plans are, we have not yet carved our pumpkins. Like I told David that, I said we didn't get pumpkins, we didn't get corn stalks this year, we didn't get this. we didn't get that, you know. And like he pointed out, he's like, there always just seemed like something else going on, you know, like with everything that had happened with, you know, his family and my family also, you know, they're not separate things, our family. Between that, between the big stupid blow up with work, just all that stress, I guess, and then his long hours and my long hours, and there just always seemed like something else going on, you know, like we made our most time for, you know, our little fur baby over here, and we'll have to make up for it next Halloween, I guess. But so today, like I'm gonna end up taking a nap. I plan to get up pretty early. Usually if I do stay up till 6, 7, 8 in the morning, I don't get up until 1, 2, 3 in the afternoon. I'm probably gonna get up after, you know, like 3, 4 hours of sleep, and which is fine. I mean, that's by my own choice, I'm saying. And I believe we're gonna try to go get breakfast and then carve some pumpkins. If I can get away with it, we might get corn stalks for the yard, because those are decorations I leave up not just for Halloween, but like through the winter, because we keep the corn on them and then the squirrels get them and everything, but they're good for the Thanksgiving time, you know. Yeah, so it'll be like last minute stuff. We plan to hand out candy now that we found out that trick-or-treating was actually on Halloween. And then I know David's vacation is about to end. Our vacations just kind of intersected in the middle. It wasn't, which, yeah, by the way, I'm on vacation, guys. Yeah. I think I already mentioned that though, so I didn't bother again. I didn't want to brag. But anyway, he's getting ready to go back, so I don't know if he'll stay up super late. But I plan to cram in some horror movies for the last of the evening. And yeah, basically the only other thing I do for Halloween is reset my my counter out there. Which I really need to get back to the countdown, right? And that's it, really. Some people might say it's a boring Halloween. I think it's a tradition Halloween. Like, that's how I think of it. We like to do the same stuff. Like, I watched these same, like, classic cartoon type movies with Winston and with Abby and Lindy, and then, you know, with Mav now. And, something we all like doing, so stuff like that. It's just fun. It's fun. So, all that said, I hope you guys are having a great Halloween. I hope you have an amazing Halloween night. Will I be back tomorrow night? Maybe. Or tonight, as the case is. Maybe. We'll see if we're still trying to like cram Halloween into, you know, a bunch of Halloween together into the day, I guess. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for visiting with me on Halloween. I really, really, really wish you the best. I know Maverick does too, and I know you can see the top of his little ears right here. He is just dead asleep. He's curled into a little bagel on his bed, and he is asleep. So, all right. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Happy Halloween.